All right. Well, we are talking about Canadian products trying to enter Chinese markets and having a bit of trouble while doing that. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now. And of course, Hayley, we know it started with canola oil, but more products are being added to that list.
That's right. Reports are that producers here in Canada trying to export products like soybeans, peas, and pork are running into some issues in terms of accessing the Chinese market. Now, unlike with canola, where China singled out two Canadian producers, this doesn't seem to have singled out any one company, but Ottawa's warning that exporters of pork products, for example, are running into some paperwork issues when getting their goods to the Chinese market. This is, of course, concerning to Ottawa. China bought $2.7 billion in canola last year. They bought more than $500 million in pork products. So any kind of issues or holdups with Canadian exported goods will cause some economic impacts here at home. And on that note, the Prime Minister has promised over the next couple of days to provide some relief for Canadian canola producers. No word yet on what exactly that's going to look like. We'll be watching for that this week.
All right. And you have some newly released numbers from Stats Canada about our GDP.
That's right. We're looking at the month of February. GDP here in Canada edged down 0.1% month to month. About half of the industries here in Canada saw declines. That includes mining and quarrying, down 4.4%. And in part because of that, we saw rail transportation down nearly 11%, with fewer goods in mining, oil, and gas needing rail transportation services. Now, one area that benefited was utilities. We had a cold winter, particularly here in Western Canada. Utilities up 1.5%. Another industry very relevant here in BC, of course, is real estate. And we saw the first decline for real estate leasing rentals in Canada, down 0.2%. That's the first time we've seen a decline in a year. Also down agent and broker activity by 6.6%. That's the fourth decline in 5 months. No surprise in a market like Greater Vancouver, where we've seen quite a slowdown in the local housing market.
Absolutely. All right. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver today. Thanks, Hayley.
Thanks, Sonia.